I wasn't told that we would be wearing costumes for these episodes, so.
You don't pick special clothes for episodes?
Not really. I throw on whatever t-shirt is clean.
Well, I sometimes do. Yeah. Like I've got a special one planned for next week.
Do you now?
Yes. Yeah.
What is
yeah.
next week?
Oh, we can't give away what we're going to do. And it can always change.
That's true, but also that episode will have come out before this one, right?
No. How could next week's episode come out before this one?
Next week's episode, well, the next episode to come out is mac and cheese balls.
Well, yeah, if you want to get behind the scenes with people, we are recording this before mac and cheese balls comes out.
And then
mac and cheese
after
bites.
that is this one.
Balls, bites.
I prefer balls.
Balls. You know what?
Then,
I might make that our news segment
ball
in
talk?
This episode. Yeah, ball talk.
The Froze Bros talk balls.
This is coming out right after balls, right?
Yes.
Okay. Between balls and bites.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ball bites. We've been through this before. We've talked about ball bites.
Yeah. No, I'm seriously. I'm saving some of this for the news segment.
Okay. Let's save it. No problem.
Okay. Hey everyone, I'm Darren.
And I'm Max.
And we are
the Froze
Bros.
Hey, you don't even try anymore.
We were perfect on that, aside from the.
You don't even try to sound in sync with me.
It only works if I wait for you to start first. Otherwise, you're just trailing so far behind. Yeah.
Whatever you say. Hey, because as long as it sounds good to you.
I used to have the whole thing done before you even started. So.
Well, fancy you. Welcome to the world's #1 comedy podcast about frozen foods.
I don't think we said that in next week's episode, did we?
We may have missed it.
We rambled on so long.
We talked about so much stuff last episode.
Yeah. We're back in the Froze Bros time machine. We recorded next week before this week. So for a little inside podcast.
And it was your choice. We didn't have to do that. We could have recorded in order. But Darren didn't want to.
It was the order I wanted to eat things in.
And what things are we eating this week, Darren?
We're eating, specifically this week, ice cream.
Thank God.
Thank God? It feels like we've done ice cream more than anything else on this pod.
So what? We're frozen food. If we don't...
Yeah.
I'd say if we don't do an ice cream at least a couple times a month, we're failing as a podcast.
No, I'm leaving if we get to doing it twice a month.
What?
Yeah.
Come on.
Putting it, who do I give my notice to?
To give it to me, and I can reject it.
I just don't like ice cream at home as much as you do, I think.
Oh, yeah, because you like to go out for ice cream.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Ice cream's a treat that you get out on a cone.
No.
Yeah.
Ice cream is a thing you eat in the privacy of your own home with the curtains drawn from a big bowl in front of the TV.
That's just not my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. My feelings changed about what we're reviewing today several times, but I'll say, going in up front, I had no excitement about this episode coming up at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Ice cream doesn't excite me, and it just, like I said, it feels like we're doing it so often.
Dang. Well, you haven't even said what kind of ice cream.
But it's July. It's ice cream day. Were we recording this? Ice cream day is around the time that this is coming out, right?
Coming out, I think. Yes, I think.
Yeah.
Ice cream day is Sunday, and then Tuesday this comes out.
Ice cream day is Sunday, July 19th, National Ice Cream Day, which it looks like is always the third Sunday in July. Don't know who set that. We're going to figure those things out someday, but not today. So, and I don't know, is July Ice Cream Month too? I don't know. Last year we called it Ice Cream Month, and we did 2 ice creams last year too.
How many ice creams have we done this month? This is the only one.
Oh, you're going to make me look for this?
Yeah, I'm almost positive. We did Johnny Pops. That's not ice cream.
It's not.
You can't blame the podcast if you've been having ice cream a lot on your own.
No, I haven't. I haven't been.
So what's the problem?
I don't know. I guess it just feels like we have. I'm looking for our spreadsheet because we keep these records. I'm going into the Calling on the archives department.
Archive team. Wow, and surprisingly, I have finished these. That's crazy. I can't talk about them here because I'm eating something that listeners will find out about next episode.
So you're going to talk about them next week. And you finished them? I wish I could send you mine.
Yeah, I should. I mean, I'm just eating them because they're here, honestly.
But did you get some real food?
Yes.
Okay.
See, we do care about each other, listeners. He's asking if I ate dinner, and I did.
we had Dairy Queen. Yeah.
Dairy Queen. That doesn't count.
That was like
3 weeks ago.
2 episodes ago. We had it this month. Dairy Queen.
Boo-hoo. Oh, I'm so sorry. How terrible. I made you eat ice cream 2 episodes in a row. Or 2 episodes in 1 month. Sorry.
And that was good. The Mexican hot chocolate flavor. I need that in a better ice cream. I need that flavor in a real ice cream.
I got, what's an appropriate term? Shafted? Is that an appropriate term? I was duped. Yeah. I was duped by my Dairy Queen ice cream. So this is redemption for me. You haven't even said it yet, even though it's your background. Today we are reviewing Häagen-Dazs ice cream, which I have never had before, and I was very excited to try. No, there used to be a Häagen-Dazs store at the Swansea Mall, and I never went. It looked too upscale. It looked too fancy for me, you know?
Speaking of upscale, I said I wasn't excited about going into this. My initial thoughts were, this is highbrow cringe. Häagen-Dazs is highbrow cringe.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later. I've been to a store, I think probably not since the 1900s, though. So.
What a weird way to say that.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Well, we will get into the history of Häagen-Dazs and why it's been so long since you've been to a store. But let's start like we always do. Darren, what's in your freezer that you've been eating?
I have been eating something that, what did I talk about next episode? Yeah. So I got some fries because we were also recording this around National French Fries Day. I got, this is what I said I was going to say, because last time I talked about the peas. Next time I talk about the peas.
I'm so confused.
This is,
I thought you talked about fries next week. No? I went on about fries.
I did. You went on much longer about fries, but I did talk about fries. I had, I don't know. Well, I got a picture of them. Yeah. Let's see. Extra crispy fast food fries from Ore-Ida.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you cooked them in the air fryer?
I did. I cooked them in the air fryer 9 minutes.
Ooh.
It said 8 to 10. I wanted these super crispy. I didn't even care if they burned a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But we as I said next week, we have to review Ore-Ida fries, some type of fries at some point. We have asked our listeners in a post we made on National Fries Day to help a bro out and give us some suggestions for what fries we should review.
Please let us know.
We had waffle cut fries with Aaron, and that's the only fries, the only fries we have reviewed in almost 2 years of podcasting about frozen food.
That's crazy.
Yeah. We
fries
need more
are a staple. Fries, frozen pizza, and ice cream. Yeah. The staples.
Fries and pizza, at least.
The staples of the frozen food aisle. Ice cream has to be there.
Yeah. You're right. It is. It takes up usually a whole aisle of its own, at least one side.
Yeah, it does.
Ice cream and frozen desserts. Frozen
dairy desserts.
Not always dairy, right?
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I have frozen dairy desserts on the mind.
Yeah. A frozen dairy dessert is like Blue Bunny soft serve ice cream that is not really ice cream. But there are frozen desserts that are not dairy, like Johnny Pops and frozen pies.
And Dole Whip.
Dole Whip. Was there any dairy in that? No, I don't
Probably
think so.
Not.
Maybe
some cream to make it whippy?
Maybe. They whip it up with something. Yeah.
So your fries were good. Did you salt them? Did you feel the need to salt them, or were they seasoned enough for you?
I never do this, but I did salt them a little before I even tasted them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And are you a ketchup guy? Do you dip your fries in ketchup?
Yes, but I used malt vinegar this time.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
I gotta start putting vinegar on my fries more often. I love salt and vinegar potato chips,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm surprised vinegar on my fries did not stick for me.
No, you don't like it that much?
I do. I just never do it. I have to do it
Okay.
more. Is what I'm
It
saying.
didn't stick as in you just don't do it often enough,
It didn't
even
stick
though
with
you do
me.
like it.
I
Okay.
didn't have a problem putting the vinegar on my fries. That's not what I'm saying. It didn't stick.
Yeah, I didn't mean not stick as in physically. I meant
Right.
stick with you as something you wanted to do. You want to do it, you just haven't made the habit of it.
I never have like malt vinegar around.
Oh, okay.
Do you keep malt vinegar around?
Yes. In the fridge, I think. I don't know if it needs to be in there, actually,
I don't think so.
but I don't think it does.
What brand? You do Heinz?
Heinz. Pretty certain it's
Yeah.
Heinz.
Yeah. I gotta get some malt vinegar, actually. Not a bad idea. Like I said, I love, my favorite kind of chip is the Utz, salt and vinegar.
Utz.
I love those. Oh, I could eat the
Yeah.
whole friggin' bag.
It's the chip of, is it still the chip of Yankee Stadium?
Who cares? Who friggin' cares? Anyway, please ask me what I've been eating.
What have you been eating, Max?
Wow, so glad you asked. We got these, I believe they're store brand, these little mini ice cream cups.
Oh.
Doodads. Sorry to bring up ice cream again. Sorry to torch you with more ice cream talk. But one thing that I don't have here that I missed that I need to get for Naomi is Hoodsy cups.
Hoodsy cups are awesome.
So what we got is basically the same thing. It's in a blue plastic cup, and it's not split down the middle. It's not vanilla and chocolate ice cream, but it's vanilla ice cream. And half of the package has chocolate syrup mixed in. The other half has, sorry to say, strawberry
I've seen these.
mixed
Yeah.
in. And they're great. I like them because they're like little portions. So like, normally with ice cream, you commit to either a pint like a Ben and Jerry's, or I don't always trust myself during the scoop phase of ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice to have like a little pre-portioned small thing to have every once in a while.
When you were
and they're
shopping,
good.
did you see those little portions of Häagen-Dazs?
I did, but they only had
Yeah.
vanilla ones. I was gonna get a small one for this, but they only had the vanilla flavor left.
I saw it in vanilla, chocolate, coffee. There were 4 or 5 flavors.
It's about the size. You had a Ben and Jerry's mini for a
Once.
while.
Yeah. And it sat in the
Yeah.
freezer for a while. We did something with Hoodsy cups on here. We didn't review Hoodsy cups, but we had them for some reason. I don't remember why.
Not with me.
Maybe I just bought them because I wanted
Must have been with
them.
a different host.
Maybe.
But anyway, that's what I've been eating.
That's nice.
It's good. We've been putting the chocolate shell stuff on it.
You've been
as
putting
well.
extra chocolate shell onto your. Do you put it onto just the chocolate or the chocolate and strawberry too?
Well, it's like I said, it's vanilla ice cream with a little bit of chocolate fudge. We just put a little bit of that hard shell on top. It's good.
Yeah, I would do it on the strawberry too, I think. Yeah.
I like that shell stuff. It is good. And I will say, I know I said I would report back on this. I do think the shell is good.
I think you did report on this.
Did I?
Did you tell me and not?
I know I talked about it.
You talked about enjoying the experience, but it being not good chocolate.
I talked about how I'd had too much real chocolate lately.
Yes.
And that it was hard to tell if this chocolate was good or not. And that's what I'm reporting on now. It's been long enough since I've had real chocolate
okay, so
that I am now
okay.
enjoying the chocolate shell. Yes.
Okay. All right, so you do think it's good.
I do think it's good.
Okay.
It's also very whimsical, so I think that helps with how I feel about it as well.
It is, yeah. I quickly looked for it in the store today, and I didn't see it, and I wasn't really that interested in getting it. I might have. If it were right there in front of me, I might have made the impulse purchase, but it wasn't something I really wanted. So
it's fun. I know
didn't look any further.
I know you can't eat strawberries, but I highly recommend to listeners out there getting the Outshine popsicles, the strawberry kind, and putting the the chocolate shell stuff on the popsicles. It's very, very good. And if there's a fruit flavor that you like, Darren, that would be good with chocolate, I recommend giving that a try. It's really
I don't think
good.
I've ever had Outshine.
Oh, they're great. They're great fruit
Yeah.
pops. They're good. Strawberry one's great. I think I started with the lemon one. I've had that one before, definitely. But yeah, they're great.
Do you have a popsicle just at home sometimes? You want a popsicle?
We bought the Outshine ones recently, yeah.
Okay.
We're a sweets after dinner family, always. So, like, the minute dinner is over, it's like, all right, what do we got that's sweet? And it ranges from, you know, a little Hoodsie Cup type ice cream to a handful of chocolate chips, whatever we have lying around. We just need that little sweet something. So that's where that comes
cool.
from.
No,
And during the summertime, a popsicle is nice.
It is. That's something else that I just, we have in the freezer sometimes. I never want a popsicle at home. It's not something I really enjoy. Maybe if I'm out, maybe from even an ice cream truck or something, or I'm out somewhere where people are having popsicles, it's just sort of a fun experience. It's not something I want at home. So, Johnny Pops, I'm sorry to say, we're not going to be getting anything from you because I haven't even finished any more from the box since.
I think I had one, but like I said, mine melted and then froze back together, so all the flavors got mixed, and that's no fun. So
I'm more likely to drop one of those into another cocktail than I am to just eat it as a popsicle.
Yeah, for sure.
Or come fall, I will just clear out the popsicles from the freezer.
Maybe that's the move too.
Yeah,
Speaking
make room
of
for
moves,
winter food.
All your pumpkin spice frozen foods.
Yeah.
Speaking of moves, I think it's time we move into our news.
Yeah. I told you what news was going to be. This isn't really news. It's some. Oh wait. Okay, we got to back up.
Back up. You're going way too fast.
Yeah. I'm thinking like it's 2 months ago. I know that week in the time machine made me think we were back before we had a news theme.
Understandable, but we have to get it in here. So please, Sean and Kristen, bring in our news segment.
This is the news.
Thank you very much, my friends. Darren takes a sip of his iced milk.
It is iced creamsicle.
Oh, nice.
Which anyway. That's something I'm just trying to get through too. And I don't know why it looks like milk. I should have put food coloring in this one too. Maybe I can make it orange.
Yeah, make it orange.
Maybe when we break, I'll try to make it orange.
All right, news.
Okay,
news.
So same. Not really news. This is a little bit more investigative reporting. We went back and forth in last week's episode about whether these were mac and cheese bites or mac and cheese balls, right? Sean and Kristen had an old box. Did they even have it? Or did they get rid of it at some point? But they had an old box that said mac and cheese balls. The boxes we bought said mac and cheese bites, which made it seem like they have changed from balls to bites. We just bought these. It said bites. As I'm preparing notes for that episode and the blog post, I look on the Feel Good Foods website. They're back to balls again. Okay. They are officially back to mac and cheese balls. So we need to get to the bottom of why they themselves are going back and forth between bites and balls.
Are you sure it didn't start as bites and is changing to balls? Are you sure bites aren't the older ones?
Now I'm wondering if that's true, but I know that Sean and Kristen said that they had an old box that said balls, and the boxes that we just bought said bites.
Oh yeah, because they got their box a long time ago.
They got theirs long ago.
In their freezer.
Yeah. And ours, I think we even looked at the dates. Ours were good until sometime in 2027.
Yeah.
So I don't think we bought old boxes.
Interesting.
I'm going to be contacting Feel Good Foods to follow up on this story, and you will hear more.
You should.
You will hear more here.
Get in touch with Vanessa. See what the hell is going on.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Trig is behind this too.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. There's I don't know if they've split up. Maybe there's a little bit of discrepancy in the news about that too.
Really?
They might have. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he liked bites, she liked balls. Who knows?
I could see something like that ending a marriage for sure.
Yeah.
Well, thoughts to them, I guess. I hope everyone's okay. And yeah, I'd like to get to the bottom of this bites balls situation.
The research team was just on a minor other thing at the time, but yeah, we will. I'm not going to be emailing them right now, but we will report in a future episode. I can pretty much guarantee it won't be next week's episode. But
yeah, I was just thinking we should probably stop referencing next week's episode because it's gonna get confusing.
We will.
It's me. I'm getting more confused.
No more references to next week's episode. Max was confused by the box too. So
I was confused by the box. Yeah. Okay, well that sounds great. Are we ready to move into our review?
I think we might be. I've got a little setup to do too because I haven't eaten this ice cream yet.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, I haven't fully eaten this ice cream yet. I'll explain more when we're back after the break.
Okay. Let's take a quick break and find out what the hell is Darren talking about.
All right.
We'll be back.
This episode of the Froze Bros is supported by you, the listeners. And right now, you can help the bros by heading to thefrozebros.com to buy us a cold one. Your support keeps our freezer stocked and our podcast chillin'. Every donation goes toward more frozen finds, production costs, and feeding our ice-cold obsession. Plus, check out our video podcast now on YouTube. Find links to our channel and more at thefrozebros.com. That's thefrozebros.com. Thanks for keeping it cool.
I feel like every time I look up Häagen-Dazs, I spell it differently.
2 A's, one with an umlaut.
And we're umlaut.
Häagen-Dazs! We're back. It's my Danish.
Yeah. Is it appropriate to even use Danish when we talk, like reference Denmark when we talk about Häagen-Dazs all that much? I'm just saying, I don't mean appropriate in that way. I mean, well, I'll let you get into the history of this and then we'll talk about it.
I've got some ice cream in front of me, and we can't let this sit too long. So I will get into the corporate history again. This put the research department on some overtime.
Yeah.
I know what kind you've had, but I did not tell you what kind I had.
From the picture you sent me, you got 3 different kinds.
I was almost going to cheat a little bit, but because I found some Häagen-Dazs ice cream in my freezer that someone else had bought, and I was just going to have that. My daughter had 3 impacted wisdom teeth out this week. My wife saw ice cream on sale, bought her a few. Häagen-Dazs was on sale, actually, so she bought her a couple of pints, and bought herself a pint also of honey salted caramel.
Oh.
There was mango sorbet in the freezer also.
Ooh.
Researching today, I saw that one of their new flavors is dark cherry truffle. So I wanted to try that. So I bought it on my own, and I bought these little chocolate and vanillas.
Oh, nice.
Because I have also gotten an experiment going right next to me with a spoonful of chocolate, vanilla, and mango sorbet to see what melts first. I put these on the spoons no more than 5 minutes ago. The chocolate is slipping down the spoon.
So
before
what
the
I'm
others.
actually going to need, what I actually need is a live feed of this. I need you to take a video of these.
You need video?
As they melt. You have to do it right now, but maybe separately you record a video of this ice cream melting.
Maybe. Well, I'll have to do it again sometime to, I'll recreate the experiment.
You should.
After this
same time of day, same temperature indoors, same humidity level, same spoons.
Yeah,
same scoop sizes.
we've got the AC on and all the windows and doors closed right now, so I can easily recreate.
Do you know the humidity of the?
It should be pretty low.
Okay.
Should be low.
Right.
I don't have what's the word for the thing that measures humidity?
I don't know, but
it'll come up.
Listen, I just want to make sure you have a scientifically sound experiment going on over there.
Yeah, it should be pretty. It's and they're all within like just a few inches of each other. So the weather should not be different from one spoon to the next.
Understood.
The vanilla is lagging, though. It's not melting as fast as the chocolate and the mango sorbet.
Okay. Well, talk us through the company history of Häagen-Dazs and let us know as that develops over there.
Yeah, so you know the story about the name and such. I don't know that everyone does, but
I didn't until I looked it up.
Really? You didn't know this before?
No.
Okay. Yeah. It's all bullshit. This is New York ice cream.
Yeah.
They made up a name for it to try to sound fancy, which is why I said going into this that it just felt sort of highbrow cringe to me.
Yeah.
That it was fake.
It's, I mean, yes, it's fake, but it's also like an actual, there are many, it's called foreign branding.
Yeah.
I read this on Wikipedia earlier, and that's why my background is Outback.
Yeah, because similar.
Outback is an example of foreign branding. This is an American restaurant chain that is branded as being Australian. This is the same thing. It's just, it's American ice cream that's branded as Danish.
Yeah, they wanted to, the Outback guys just wanted to open a steakhouse. And, I think Crocodile Dundee was popular at the time. So, yeah. So,
Wait, you say Dundee?
Dundee, yeah, that's next week, Max.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. We're not going on that. We got ice cream to eat here before it melts.
Sorry.
Quick aside, though. These little ones come with
fun.
this little plastic spoon in the cap.
Come on.
Yeah.
That is so fun.
So you can just, like that. All right. So I get to actually learning more about this company's history. It goes back to Reuben Mattus. Actually, not Reuben. That wasn't his original name.
Already, the research is failing.
Yeah, it was Nifka. But no, he changed his name to Reuben. He's an immigrant. He came to the U.S. in 1921 with his mom and his sister. Yeah. I'll check for the name of the boat. I don't know that right now, but
okay.
All right. No. He was born in Grodno, which was then part of Poland in the Russian Empire. It's now in Belarus. His name was Nifka Matus. He changed it to Reuben. Dad was killed in World War I, so mom brought the kids to the U.S. They landed in New York. They were an ice cream family. Not like you. They actually made ice cream, and that, I'm sure maybe they liked their sweets after dinner too. But they made ice cream under this brand, Senator Frozen Products. Then Reuben and his wife Rose founded Häagen-Dazs in 1960. They launched with 3 flavors: vanilla, chocolate, and coffee. It took them 6 years to find the right strawberry flavoring to make a strawberry flavor. The first shop, which is still open and right behind me, opened in Brooklyn Heights in 1976. So the name is just fake. These aren't even words in Danish, though they pretended to be Danish. They put the Danish flag on the early branding also. The words, I don't know if you found this, are actually close to meaning garden outhouse in Norwegian and Swedish.
That's funny.
Yeah, but no, it was at a time where post-World War II, everybody was buying frozen foods, buying these new freezers. Supermarkets were getting bigger. There were a lot of price wars to bring down the price of ice cream. Reuben and Rose go in the other direction. They say, let's just make some really good stuff, make it sound like it's fancier and charge more for it. And it stuck. Yeah, it worked.
That's capitalism, baby.
So they kind of won me over with their story there. An immigrant changing names, it's what sometimes people are forced to do. So I was starting to feel a little bit more for the brand and like it a little bit more. Then we get to the 1980s and beyond. Pillsbury buys Häagen-Dazs in 1983. Then this company called a British conglomerate named Grand Metropolitan gets it from Pillsbury in 1989. Grand Metropolitan ends up also merging with Guinness at some point, forms this company called Diageo. Pillsbury and Diageo and Nestlé merge in 1999. 2001, General Mills buys Pillsbury from Diageo. Nestlé buys the Häagen-Dazs name. There's so much just corporate intermingling here.
Wow.
Right now, Nestlé, a Swiss company, owns Häagen-Dazs in the US and Canada, and General Mills, a US company, owns Häagen-Dazs in the rest of the world. So
Wow.
it's just this fucking mess of corporations at this point, which makes me go back to just feeling that this is highbrow cringe.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah. It always comes back to Conagra in there somewhere, or Pillsbury, or Nestle.
Nestle. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's just the way the world is, or has been for the last 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
Say
Goldman
with
Sachs.
me.
Goldman
Thank
Sachs
you,
just
Ronald Reagan.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you, Ronald Reagan. Goldman Sachs just picked up a piece of this too.
I'm sure. Where's Berkshire Hathaway? They may as well get a cut of
Exactly.
this too.
Yeah. Why not? Why not? But we're here
Well,
to rate
thank you.
we're here to rate the ice cream and not the history, right?
Let's rate the ice cream. So Darren is enjoying chocolate, vanilla, and the dark chocolate cherry.
I have not
Is that what you
tried
had?
that yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I only tried one kind. I did the white chocolate raspberry truffle.
I'm going to stand up and get a picture of these melting spoons here too.
Great. We've been on a bit of a raspberry kick in our house lately. Naomi eats a lot of raspberries in her yogurt and such. They're very good for you, very high in fiber. And I picked this up because I had raspberries on the brain. I'm also like a raspberry and chocolate guy. So this felt like a no-brainer for me. I didn't realize...
Raspberry and chocolate. What's your... Because you sent me what you were buying, and the first thing I said was, we don't have to do the same flavor, do we?
No, because Darren doesn't like white chocolate.
No.
But the thing is, so it's called white chocolate raspberry truffle. My package has a picture of what looks like a piece of white chocolate on one side, raspberry in the middle, and then on the other side is a picture of like a chocolate truffle candy. So I didn't know if there's going to be pieces of white chocolate in here. Doesn't really bother me that much. I'm not the biggest white chocolate fan.
Yeah, like a white chocolate. I don't know if that I've ever seen a white chocolate chip. Was it like that, or was it just a flavor like chocolate?
We're
is a
not there
flavor?
yet.
Okay.
We're not there yet. Sorry. I'd love to talk about it. We're not there yet. But anyway, so that's what mine looks like, and that's what it's called. Darren, do you want to do your? Do you want to wax poetic about how you hate white chocolate?
It's just too sweet. I think it's disgustingly sweet. Like at Easter, if someone gives you a white chocolate bunny, you find someone else who wants it, or that son of a bitch just goes right in the trash.
Yeah.
White chocolate is not good. I don't even think it's not even chocolate.
No, it's not. Not even sure what it is. It's probably mostly just sugar. It doesn't have it has no resemblance to chocolate at all. It just normally comes in a chocolate shape, like a white chocolate bar or something. How do you feel about like a cookies and cream type thing with chocolate?
Not my favorite thing either.
Yeah.
Because it's usually not a good vanilla. It's sometimes just sort of a plain sweet cream ice cream with a little flavor in it.
Yeah.
That's relying on the cookies.
Now that I think about it, I don't know anybody who prefers white chocolate.
It's
a wonder that it still exists.
I have a cousin who likes it. Yeah. I don't know why. Don't know why.
I don't know anybody who like digs through their Halloween candy and only eats the white chocolate.
There is white chocolate Halloween candy now. They do sick things like that, right? Like make a Kit Kat with white chocolate.
I'd rather give me an apple, please.
Give me an apple with a razor blade in it over white chocolate.
Anyway, so we can talk a little bit about packaging. These are pints. You've seen pints of ice cream before. Mine has reddish, orange, and gold colors on it. I'm sure Darren's are a little different. I think they're all different depending on what flavor you have. There's really not much on here besides that. There's a little blurb that I can't really make out. I'm looking at pictures. I threw out my tub already. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything you want to add about the package.
No, I mean the colors are different. Yeah, it's got the white bottom, and then I hadn't noticed this before. The patterns may be the same, but the colors in this sort of not mosaic. It's it's a almost sort of an Art Nouveau curvy sort of thing going on. But I can kind of make a cherry. I've got pinks and burgundies and reds, and a little bit of brown for this dark cherry truffle. Shades of brown on the chocolate. You can see sort of a piece of chocolate back there. Vanilla has beige, gray, and blue.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. The mango and the what's the other one I said? The honey salted caramel are back in the freezer. But yeah, and they've got a
the
picture.
honey salted caramel sounds good.
Okay, and then they've all got this little bit of a blurb on the back too for different flavors. The little ones don't.
Do you want to read your blurb in your best Danish accent?
I don't know. Do you have any
Just
like?
use.
Do you have any phrase that helps you get into
different?
That's the Swedish. That's the Swedish.
Oh,
chef.
sorry, that's Swedish chef. Sorry,
Yeah.
but
So
it's
no,
close.
I was thinking.
It's close enough.
Do I know? So immediately my mind's going, do I know anyone Danish or what anyone? Hans Christian Andersen is Danish, right? Is he Copenhagen?
I guess.
But I never heard him talk. So I'm thinking that movie where Meryl Streep played Isak Dinesen, she's Danish and out of Africa. So I had a farm in Africa. That's my Danish.
All right, let's hear the blurb on the back of this Häagen-Dazs ice cream with that accent.
Cherries on top? We prefer ours blended into a decadent ice cream, swirled with cherry ribbons and paired with soft cocoa truffles. Now that's a reason to say pretty, please. That's das.
That was giving a little more German, I felt like.
Well, they're very close.
Oh,
aren't
if
they?
you say so. Sure.
Is Danish
I
a
don't know.
Germanic language?
Probably.
Do you have a
Danish? I threw mine out already.
Yes,
one of the
Danish.
scariest.
You didn't even take a picture of it for me, did you?
No.
Well, you sent
no.
me a picture while you were holding it in the store. Maybe I can pry your fingers out of it.
Yeah, you can try. One of the scariest movies I've ever watched was a Danish movie.
Really?
When I was in college, I was taking a class about like monsters through literary history. And we were, towards the end of the semester, we watched this movie. I don't know the name of it, but it was a Danish movie that took place in the American West during like the cowboy era. And there was like a zombie outbreak, I believe. But the entire movie was puppets. And the puppets were really freaky looking. And I'm sorry to say, the Danish language sounds really rough. And so it was freaky to listen to and freaky to watch.
Puppets
and it
can
messed
be
me up for
scary.
a long time.
Yeah,
messed me up for a long time.
Puppets can be scary.
Okay, let's keep moving through our review here. Nutrition facts and ingredients. So, of course, it's ice cream. So we're looking at, 20 grams of fat, it's high in cholesterol, a lot of carbs, obviously a lot of sugars. My ingredients, what I like to see, again, it's ice cream. One of the things I like to see as the first ingredient here is cream, then skim milk, sugar, and then mine goes into raspberry puree, powdered sugar, which I believe, I would assume that's for the white chocolate.
Ours,
egg yolks, coconut oil, some lemon juice in mine. So
it's like
that's it. It's actually a very, very short list.
It's like you're reading mine, but cherry puree in place of raspberry puree, cocoa in place of lemon, cherry juice. That's cool. Choke berries and elderberries. They've put other berries in. Are they cheaper berries? Juices for color. Oh, there is some lemon juice. That must do something to help the color, perhaps. There's some vanilla extract. I wanted this to be more chocolatey. It's cherry, but I thought it was going to be a chocolate ice cream with cherries in it, and it's not.
Can I see
So-
the front of it? That does look like that would have chocolate ice cream in it.
Yeah,
For sure.
there is a dark chocolate truffle and a cherry on the front. But it's a cherry ice cream. Yeah. And do these little ones have, yeah. Nice thing about these little ones that it is just one serving size. You can get this and just eat it wherever you are.
Yeah, because it's got the spoon and everything.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now we move into ease of cooking. We skip this for ice cream, don't we?
Yeah, we
Ease
do.
of scooping. Ease of scooping.
Yeah.
Mine was pretty easy to scoop.
Yeah, it's scoopable.
Great. Moving on to appearance.
It
Now
looks
you're
good.
talking.
It-
It looks like ice cream.
Yeah, aside from not being the chocolate that I wanted, it's good. Since I have chocolate here right next to me, I could mix the two of them together.
Oh, you should. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was vanilla. It was white ice cream with raspberry, kind of like they use raspberry puree. So I'm not going to call it raspberry syrup, but it was like raspberry ribbons kind of running through it and then bits of chocolate truffle. It looked pretty much exactly as I was expecting. I was not surprised by the way that it looked. And yeah, I guess that's really all I could say for appearance. Mine was on par with what I expected.
This is so much better when I mix the cherry and the chocolate together.
Nice.
Mhm.
Maybe they should do chocolate ice cream with the cherry.
They should.
Okay. Taste and texture. What are you getting over there?
It's all very creamy. It's as it should be. The vanilla has a nice flavor too. A vanilla bean. They don't call it vanilla bean, but it's got that good vanilla flavor. The chocolate's very good. I had just a small spoonful of the honey salted caramel. I was underwhelmed. I just thought sort of meh on that. Didn't like it.
Yeah.
I've had better caramel ice creams. The mango sorbet was good. Good flavor. Not enough to make me want any more of it. But
You sound
it was
thrilled to be talking about this ice cream.
well, I'm committed. I'm eating 5 ice creams here. But
I know.
the chocolate's
Yeah.
very good.
Okay, good. Mine was the white chocolate raspberry truffle. So my ice cream, it was white. I thought it was vanilla at first, but it was almost like the ice cream tasted a little bit like white chocolate. It wasn't really strong. It wasn't overpowering, but it was definitely had a hint of that sweet white chocolate flavor to the ice cream itself. Once you got it mixed up a little bit with the raspberry ribbons that were through there, it basically tasted like nothing. Like kind of vanilla, but not really, Mine also had these little bits of chocolate truffle in it, and they weren't great. They were like soft, because like truffle is like soft, has like soft in the middle.
Yeah.
It was like that, but frozen, so it was a little hard, but not like really hard. I enjoy a crunch when I eat chocolate, when I eat ice cream. Like I like when ice cream has like chocolate chips in it and I can crunch on them. These were just very soft. It was almost like, it honestly had a very similar texture to the quote mochi that was in the strawberry mango mochi that we had from Dairy Queen the other night. Yeah, it was weird. It wasn't super chocolatey. It tasted like kind of waxy.
Right.
So overall, I know it doesn't sound like it, but it's ice cream. So I enjoyed it, but it wasn't the best. If I got Häagen-Dazs again, I would not get that kind.
Yeah, this cherry is dark cherry truffle. So there are bits of chocolate in here too, which do seem like they're like the outer part of a truffle, chocolatey. A little bit of a bite to them like a chocolate chip, I'd say, in this.
That's what I want. I want a little bite to it. Are there bits of cherry in there?
Yes.
Okay. How does it compare? Have you had the Cherry Garcia from Ben & Jerry's?
That's one of my favorites.
How does that compare to this?
I'd say that's better.
Yeah.
Cherry Garcia is better.
The Cherry Garcia is a classic.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so now I've got a lot of ice cream here that I don't really want anymore. But
Whimsy. Oh, you already said this is cringe. Highbrow cringe.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe if you don't know the history. I knew the history of the name.
That idea of like making it sound fancy just to be able to sell it at a higher price. I'll give credit where credit is due. That is a very ahead of its time idea.
Yeah, 1960. Yeah.
That's like, everything now I feel like is like that. But I have to agree. It is highbrow cringe knowing that. Before knowing that, I might say Häagen-Dazs had a little whimsy, but after knowing all the history, I can't say that.
It feels kind of 1980s to me too, this brand.
Yeah.
I don't know, just like rich, but just waiting for the bottom to fall out.
Yeah.
Um,
Tacky.
yeah.
Feels tacky a little bit. Yeah.
And it was, I mentioned earlier, I think it was probably in the 90s when I was last in a Häagen-Dazs store, because there's one on the Upper West Side. I shouldn't say was right near Columbia University. Remember going there with some people during a break of a work call, working on a show. I don't know if I've been in a Häagen-Dazs any other time. I don't know why. I guess my wife bought this because it was on sale. So, and then I saw this dark cherry truffle, what I got kind of excited about, but it's good, but not great.
Okay. And value. So you said it was on sale. How much did you pay for it? Do you know?
I don't know if I went to the same store that she did actually, but Häagen-Dazs $5.99.
Oh, really?
Yeah, $5.99 for the big one, $1.50 for the little cup, which
the little ones are
not a bad deal.
Very affordable. No, it's
Yeah.
not, because it's one serving, so it's actually
Yeah.
cheaper, significantly. Yeah. So you paid $5.99. My pint was $5.79.
Huh.
The single serve are $1.66, and here I was comparing it to Ben & Jerry's prices. It's $5.99 for a pint of Ben & Jerry's. So it's about the same price.
When I looked this up on Instacart, I think I saw it everywhere from $5 to $8.
Oof. Yeah.
Like right in a small area here of different stores.
They also have ice cream bars and ice cream cones you can buy. They're all about that same price, $5 to $7. There's a box of Häagen-Dazs vanilla milk chocolate almond ice cream bars. A 6-count value pack for $9.29. That's expensive.
6 bars for $9.29.
Yeah.
If you like them, I guess.
If you like it, but $3 a bar, over $3 a bar.
Did we talk
Not
about
for
when
me.
Did we talk about my getting Carvel flying saucers a few weeks ago?
Yeah, you did.
There were $6. There were 6 of them, and that was $17.
Wow. But you're paying for Carvel, you're paying for nostalgia.
Yeah.
You know?
That was nostalgia.
These, can you justify Häagen-Dazs that way? I don't know. All right. Rating.
I really don't know what to do with this. I don't hate the ice cream. I don't love the ice cream. And I don't love the story. And there are better ice creams. If I'm going to pay anything for ice cream, I would go back to what we had a couple months ago and get ice cream
Blue
for
Bunny?
Bears. No, Blue Bunny sucked. Ice cream for Bears has probably been the favorite ice cream that we've had on here for me. And I didn't rank that high enough. This is going just slightly over middle of the road. I'll give it 3.25.
Wow.
Lukewarm in a little bit.
I'm actually going to give it, my initial thought was giving it a 3, because didn't love it, didn't hate it, but taking the story into consideration, I'm thinking about other ice creams that I've had. Did I enjoy this as much as other ice creams? Which I feel like is fair to do with ice cream. I'm going to give it a 2.75. With that said, I might be open to trying a different kind of Häagen-Dazs.
Yeah, I think you got a bad flavor.
I got a bad flavor, maybe. But I also
mine's lifted up a little bit by the chocolate and the vanilla are very good.
I think if I'm going to the store and I'm committing to paying almost $6 for a pint of ice cream, I might just choose Ben & Jerry's, because I know I like that and it's better. I might not get Häagen-Dazs for that reason.
Yeah. I don't think I'd pick Häagen-Dazs again. There are so many new brands, too. I don't know that I've ever had a Jenny's yet. That's sort of
I don't think so.
Midwest ice cream that's finding its way around the country. I really loved ice cream for Bears. I would try more of that. I know they have a cherry flavor I haven't done yet. We did mint. They have just
that mint was good.
Honey. Yeah, that was good. So,
well, there you have it. That's our review of Häagen-Dazs ice cream.
My reporting on the melting here. The mango sorbet has become pretty much a juice.
Okay.
The vanilla sort of fully melted into a cream. the chocolate, which looked at first like it was melting the fastest, still is holding a little bit together. And there's more of that on the spoon than either of the other two flavors. I think that has
Interesting.
something to do with chocolate being a solid at room temperature.
Oh, maybe.
So the
If they're using
ingredients,
real
if they're
chocolate,
using
then
real
yeah, for
chocolate,
sure.
and they should be. Cream, skim milk, cane sugar, cocoa, with something I can't read, and egg yolk. And those are the full ingredients on the chocolate.
Wow.
So they're using pretty good ingredients in this too. But
Do you think we're doing Häagen-Dazs a disservice by not reviewing just a plain vanilla or plain chocolate?
I think you would like it more with a plain vanilla or plain chocolate.
Because
Yeah.
I was just thinking, like, the way that I like to rate pizza is with a plain pizza with, like, a pepperoni or a cheese. Like, I wouldn't want to review a pizza based on, like, their Supreme. That'd be ridiculous. I don't know.
Well,
I
if
don't
you're
know.
comparing it to other Supremes, but you can't really compare what you had to a lot of other white chocolate raspberry truffles because they're just, who else makes that flavor?
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
I'm sticking with my rating, 2.75.
Yeah, I thought you'd be higher.
Yeah.
I think, I
I
was
thought so
looking
too, to be
back.
honest, but that was,
I was looking back. There have been a few times where I've rated ice cream higher. I think maybe you're just a bigger ice cream critic too.
I might be.
Yeah.
And where you're a little more ambivalent about it, I
Yeah.
think. You can take it or leave it, which is fine. Okay, we ready to move into a segment
Yeah.
that you have prepared I know nothing about, so I am excited to learn about it.
I got to put this ice cream away, and we'll come back with a segment.
Sounds good. Don't touch that dial. We'll be back.
And we're back.
We're back!
We're back. I got a game for you, Max.
Hell yeah.
All right. Mr. Häagen-Dazs, Reuben, Niftig, whatever his name was originally.
Nitpick.
Nitpick. Made up a product name. We've done something like this before, sort of a fake or froze. I'm gonna give you two products that have two frozen food products. One of them has actually existed. One of them is completely made up.
I love this.
You got to tell me what's real and what's fake.
Can I just say, I was playing a very similar game with a coworker recently, but
Yeah.
with Pokemon.
Oh,
Because I don't know any Pokemon whatsoever. Was never into it as a kid or as an adult. Just was never my thing. But my coworker loves it. So he was giving me names of Pokemon, and I was trying to figure out if they're real or not. Anyway, tangent. Go ahead with the game.
Tangent.
Sorry, my background's going
All
crazy.
right. Froze or fake? We got 5 rounds here. So first one, the first product is Frostina, a 1950s frozen dessert marketed to housewives as the light, fluffy treat for the modern kitchen, made mostly from whipped topping and fruit syrup. It was discontinued in the early 60s after a licensing dispute with a rival dessert maker who was making pretty much the same thing. The other product is Friesert, a 1950s fruity sherbet-style frozen dessert. The box went out of its way to insist it was not an ice cream. This was before calling itself a frozen dairy treat. It was just saying, this is not ice cream. Company infighting led to a lawsuit and the product's death by the end of the 1950s. So, which one's real? Frostina or Friesert?
That's tough. I was convinced it was Frostina at first, was the real one. But Friesert could also be one. I'm gonna stick with my initial thought here and say Frostina was real.
You're saying Frostina is real. They're both pretty similar, so
yeah,
I would have no idea. Friesert is the real one.
Really?
Yep. A sherbet-style frozen dessert that was not ice cream.
Wow. I guess I was just thinking like marketing specifically towards women started being a thing, or I guess maybe more overtly towards women was more of a thing in the 50s. Or started in the 50s.
Whipped topping and fruit syrup sounds like it could be a 1950s dessert
easily.
Too, so,
and something they'd marketed towards women and, as a healthy alternative. to stay slim. Anyway.
All right. Second round. First one is Downy Flake toaster eggs.
Downy Flake toaster eggs?
1970s toaster-ready eggs packaged as 4 pre-cooked egg products. They were on shelves from 1972 to 1975. The second is Isatoria Toast Rounds, 1960s toaster-ready compressed egg loaf, marketed to busy commuters. It was discontinued after consumer complaints about the texture.
So they're the same, similar products. Can I hear the name of the first one again?
Downy Flake toaster eggs.
Downy Flake toaster eggs.
Yeah, these were 4 pre-cooked egg products. And the second one was Isatoria Toast Rounds.
Isatoria
This was
Toast Rounds.
Yeah, this was an egg loaf.
Egg loaf? What does that mean?
I wasn't there. It must have been...
Isatoria, where does that word come from? And what, Dixon Flakes? What was it called?
Downy Flake.
Downy Flake.
Yeah, Downy like the soap.
I'm going with the Isatoria. The Isatoria is
as
real.
the real one. That's ICE, ice, Toria, like the end of Victoria. Isatoria. That as the real one, you're saying?
Yes.
That's wrong again. It was Downy Flake. Downy Flake toaster eggs.
What is a Downy Flake?
That might be the name of the, I don't know, just like the name of the brand. I don't think it's, I don't think it's, they should have changed the name though. Even Downy, well, they can't just say Downy. I don't know if the fabric softener existed then. They can't say flaky toaster eggs either. Just come Häagen-Dazs toaster eggs.
Yeah.
Make up
are there pictures of these somewhere you could share with me? I'm really interested to see these.
I will, I will try to find them.
Okay.
I'll post some of whatever I can get pictures of. If people were smart enough to take pictures on the short time that these existed. All right.
I mean, I'm like products, like marketing images. Would be helpful.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
Round 3. This, one of these might be something you could potentially remember yourself. First one is Squirm. SKWERM. This is a 2000s gummy candy filled ice pops shaped like tiny worms and marketed with the tagline, "Squeeze the Squirm." The other one is, again similar, Nestlé Bugs. Made in the 1990s, these were ice pops with gummy candy bugs inside them. Not real bugs, but still a choking hazard nobody had quite thought through.
What was the description for the first ones again? Squirms?
Squirms.
It was like gummy candy with ice cream inside?
Gummy candy filled ice pops. So these were both, these are both sort of popsicles. One has gummy worms. One has gummy bugs. Squeeze the Squirm is the Squirm tagline.
Why? What are you squeezing?
Gummy
Isn't
candy
it a tube?
filled. Yeah, it would have been, I guess, in one of those, those, it's not really a popsicle, but more of that, in that plastic tube that you squeeze up.
Yeah. These are hard because they're like very similar products.
Yeah, and the second one was Nestlé.
I feel like
Nestlé Bugs.
I feel like the Nestlé Bugs one is more, I can picture that one a little more clearly in my head than I can the Squirm. Like an ice pop with like bugs in it. I feel like that is something that could have existed. The gummy worms in the ice pop. Squirm is also a great name. Is there a company name for that, for Squirms?
I don't know who made the Squirm.
I'm going to say the Squirm is real.
I thought you were going the other way.
Am I wrong again?
You're wrong again.
Dang.
I thought I was just giving it away by telling you I didn't even know what company made the Squirm.
Well,
Nestlé Bugs. Nestlé made Bugs. B-U-G-Z.
Shoot.
Would have telling you the Z made a difference? Maybe that's my fault.
Yes, it would have.
I should have.
It would have. Bugs with the Z. Would have given it away. Because I had been wrong. I didn't want to go with my gut again. I wanted to go against. You know what I mean? I need to see Nestlé Bugs now. All right, what's the next one?
All right, you got a chance to get 1 or 2 of these right still. Round 4. Similar products. I've got company names here for both of them. First one is Bagelfuls by Kraft. You're going to tell me to repeat this, and I don't fully understand it. A tube-shaped bagel filled with cream cheese, so you don't have to slice and spread. It was a beloved cult item, discontinued, and then later revived again for a short time, and still didn't sell well.
Bagelfuls, okay.
A tube-shaped bagel filled with cream cheese. So I guess it's it's not a circle, it's just a tube.
I can imagine it, yeah.
Yeah. The second is Danish fulls from Pillsbury. Frozen cheese Danish in a tube. And this was
Bagelfuls.
Yeah. Bagelfuls are real?
Yeah.
Yes. You got that one.
Okay, thank God.
Bagelfuls are real.
Yeah, no way, because Pillsbury already has their toaster strudel and their other things. They would not make a tube Danish.
And Kraft makes some nasty stuff, too. So
yeah, I could imagine a bagelful with like molten cream cheese on the inside. When you cook, it gets really hot. I hate that kind of stuff. I hate Dunkin' Donuts does like a bagel bite. Well, it's like a bagel with cream cheese on the inside. It's like a ball. They're gross.
Do they call them bagel bites?
No,
it might
I
be
can't think of
something
what they're
else.
called.
I've
Yeah,
seen
it's probably
them.
something else.
Yeah. It's not anything I even considered getting.
No,
All right.
No.
Last round. You got a chance to
All
get,
right.
yeah. This one's worth 10 points. So
Hell yeah.
you can win this game. This one's not like the other ones, really. This is getting into a little bit of a Häagen-Dazs territory.
Okay.
Because these are both foreign words that I'm going to massacre. First one is Kaldjot. Kaldjot. This is a traditional Icelandic preserved lamb frozen in blocks and thinly sliced for sandwiches. Said to date back to pre-refrigeration farming communities who would make this preserved meat, the preserved lamb. The second one is muktuk, a traditional Inuit food across the Arctic regions of Alaska, Canada, and Greenland. Frozen whale skin and blubber, eaten raw or breaded and fried.
Here's the thing. I feel like it's muktuk. Is that how you pronounce it?
I think so. It's M-U-K-T-U-K. I would go with muktuk or muktuk.
I feel like we have talked about that before on the show.
Have we whale skin and blubber? Maybe.
Muktuk. Oh, I've heard that before.
Well, we've talked about the Inuits because that's where Clarence Birdseye learned to fish.
Yes. I'm going to say that one is real. I feel like I've heard muktuk. I've heard that before.
Not the Icelandic lamb?
So, hold on. Before I lock it in, what's the deal with that one? It was sold frozen and you'd like cut slices of it off
it's
frozen?
It's frozen in blocks and then thinly sliced for sandwiches.
Nah, muktuk is real. I've heard that before.
Muktuk is real. You win the game.
Yes.
Yay! We need to get some muktuk.
Huzzah. I'd try it.
Yeah, I would. Whale skin, seafood, not a fish though.
Hey, if it's frozen, it's for me. Excellent game there, D-Man. Well done.
We've eaten a lot. I had too much ice cream.
We did eat a lot tonight.
And I did a whole ice cream episode almost without mentioning my favorite from Arethusa.
There you go.
Yeah, they should
Arethusa gets their plug.
They should be making their peach ice cream about now.
Oh, I'll have to get some.
Maybe in August.
You should send me some.
They sell in other places. You should see if they've got any in Philly. Maybe they don't go quite that far.
Maybe not.
It's in New York.
It's not too far.
No.
I'll look.
Okay. Go on their website.
Sorry.
Find out where you can buy it.
You know what other website we should check out? Substrates.bandcamp.com. Now that's a cool one because that's where you can listen to music by Substrates. Oh, and by the way, they wrote our theme music.
And it's good music to eat ice cream by.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the best.
You want to check out our website too, which doesn't have good music to eat ice cream by. But if you listen to our episodes while you're on there, you can eat along with us.
Yeah.
We have links to our episodes. We have links to our social media.
Yes.
We have a form where you can communicate with us, or you
directly.
email us directly at frozebrospod@gmail.com.
And remember, one of the best ways to support the podcast is to rate and review us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or however you listen. It really helps us out a lot, and we will read your reviews on the pod.
Yes, we will. When you rate and review, and even when you listen, that makes our podcast more visible to other people too. So thank you for being with us, listeners.
Thank you, Froze Nation.
Can I declare Ice Cream Month over?
Mid-July? Sure. Go ahead.
No, this is coming out on July 28th. The next episode...
No, it's not.
No. Well, we weren't going to do this, but we already know what's coming next week. Wait, or do we know what's coming last week? I'm confused.
We know what's coming.
You did it, Max. You made me as confused as you are now.
Sorry. I'm sorry. We don't know what's going on. We got in the Froze Bros time machine, but we're getting out of it.
I'm pretty sure we have already recorded every episode for July. Let's just put it that way.
I think that's true as well.
Okay. We'll see you in August.
See ya in August.
Actually, you'll see us for one more week in July.
Oh, yeah.
Right
now.
It just works that way.
Us right now, we will see you in August.
Yeah. But we'll see them in July first.
I know, but like us right now. They will see us in July, but we won't see them.
No. I don't know. I'm lost.
Then I think the only way to find yourself, Darren, is by ending the episode the way we always do.
Get back in the time machine and go back where we came from.
It's a great idea.
Fro you later.
Fro you later.